everybody, my name is Jamie Jew. Welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another entry in this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Microphone a lot closer to me this time in case you couldn't tell. And yes, of course, we are now turning to a country which quite literally mic dropped, bombshelled, you name it. It literally dropped it like it's hot on Wednesday. Not only in terms of everything to do with the hosting duties, in terms of the staging, who's hosting it, but more importantly, its entry. It is, of course, the ever popular country that likes to wave the white flag a lot, which is quite weird considering they don't have white in their flag at all. It's a France. This time, though, it is a complete contrast to their winning entry from last year. Oh, maman, oh, papa. I don't know how the rest of it goes, but nevertheless, it is the turn of Zoé Clauzure, very French, with the song Cœur. Now, going into this, I will admit I have heard the song at least once because I was kind of desperate to hearing it, quite literally, because it came out of nowhere. So let's just hope that this particular song has a lot of heart in it. You get it because French translation of Cœur is actually heart, but nevertheless, yeah, I have heard it once. I'm not going to, reveal what I think of it initially, but nevertheless, I'm now going to react to it properly, have a good listen. Although one thing I will say first of all, this is merely just a lyric video, and I'm merely giving my opinions on it. So if you don't like them, well, you know what to do with them. Nevertheless, let's now, of course, dive into my reactions and my opinions of La France and Parlez. Let's go.
Now I'm just going to be listening to it for the most part. My heart. Oh, beaty already. It started off a bit slow and then it's like a... Here comes the quick chorus bit. Okay. There's the beat already. This is not a bad thing, I'm not from this. This is pretty going. Okay, I'm quite impressed by this song. It's definitely one of the better ones, I would say, out of what I've heard. Is that that's the hook of this song, isn't it? That bit. That'll be interesting for how she'll interpret on the stage. It's nice and simplistic. It almost kind of reminds me a little bit of their adult entry from this year. I tell you what, the build-up reminds me of it, especially the high bit. There we go. Okay, this very much reminds me of the Eurovision, I'm not gonna lie. Not a bad thing at all. But she has very good vocals, it's impressive by the sounds of it. But there may have been a little bit of tweaking.
Okay. Alrighty then, so that was La France. I will listen to it just the once more so I can get a proper good listen to it. And in the meantime, though, here it is, of course, my thoughts. Okay, don't get me wrong, this is a very, I would say, quite a strong entry from the host nation. It'll definitely be something that they will be hoping to challenge, that is for sure. There's no denying that we're going to take it seriously. Zoe, of course, herself looks, very elegant for what what age she is. She performs it very well by the sounds of it. I do think maybe there may have been some tweaking to the vocals by my old eardrums when listening to it. But that being said, it sounds like a very powerful, very good, solid pop entry. It's a nice, I would say, kind of safe, but not safe in a bad way. Safe as in they know what's been tried and tested before. They plonked it into, well, not plonked it, but they popped it all into the song in terms of obviously the structure we know is going to be the same. I would say her voice very much matches it to it in terms of the way it's all performed, and the main hook in all of this, the so that's the main hook of driving it. I do think maybe it's overdone in certain places, especially in the verses. Could they have done it maybe just the once in the verse, or maybe just at least the twice in the verse, therefore it's a little bit hooky, and then obviously we'll keep replaying it afterwards. That's fine. I don't know, maybe it's just me being a bit picky, but one thing I will say is that it's very nice to listen to, and of course the bridge part is very much of that of Évidemment, in the fact that she well, here's the thing, she doesn't go overboard in terms of she doesn't complex and much, or this more to the point, this song is not complex in terms of the lyrics in the bridge, but it's the same sort of way in the fact that she goes into a higher note, and a powerful high note for that matter. So it kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe. And while I do think this is going to be a fairly strong showing in the contest, and they will put a lot of effort in terms of the choreography, the staging of it all, and of course the home crowd are going to go mad like anything, I do fear that this isn't a winner straight away, unless of course somehow somewhere they get a load of jury points like they did last year, and there was a lot of jury love for Au Maman last year. I don't think it's going to quite get the same love this year. Public will definitely give it a good like, that is for sure. It's probably more likable than actually last year's winner, if I'm honest with you. I don't know why, but I think this seems to be more of a likable entry than that of last year to a lot of people. For me, I tend to disagree. I prefer Au Maman to this one, albeit ever so slightly. But that being said, it's another nice little pop entry. It's a bit safe, but I like it. I do like it, and I do think it is going to do well. Certainly at least top 5. Can't see why I shouldn't do at least top 5. It's not a winner. I'm going to strongly say it's not a winner, but nevertheless, France, nevertheless, well done once again. La France, bravo, la bravo, voila, voila. And that about does it for this particular video. I'm just going to move my microphone just a little bit further away so I can move my hands just a little bit more. But never mind what I think. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you see France, Mon Ami, topping all the way to the charts once again, going 2 back-to-back, well, yeah, back-to-back wins, 2 wins in a row for them? Or is it perhaps a little bit mad for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button for good measure on this video. And of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. Catch you again in the next one. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.